In at number 11, I have St. John's, and I think this is going to be a really good basketball team for Rick Pitino this year. Length, shooting, toughness, all over the floor. Now, they did lose some production from last year's team, the main one being R.J. Lewis, who did hit the portal but ultimately ended up declaring for the NBA draft. That's a ton of scoring from last year's team. They also lost Simeon Wilcher to Texas and Kamon Maker to DePaul, and some other bench guys from last year's team that ultimately decided to move on. That's a ton of athleticism. That's a ton of scoring to replace coming into the year. But they still do bring back some important pieces from last year's team. Zuby Ejiofor anchors the paint. Sadiku Ibane-Ayo brings energy, defense, and Drise Traore brings them depth off the bench. This is the kind of core that Rick Pitino trusts and loves to build around. And then you look at the portal class Rick Pitino brought in. Bryce Hopkins from Providence. That's an all Big East level guard when he's healthy. Ian Jackson from UNC. I don't think we've seen him really showcase his abilities just yet, and I think he's going to do that at St. John's. Jason Shanon from Arizona State. 3-level shot maker. Also bringing in Dylan Mitchell from Cincinnati, who adds a ton of rebounding and athleticism. On paper, that's one of the more balanced rosters in the Big East. If Hopkins and Jackson settle in, I think this team could be one of the best teams in the country. Going into the year, I just can't rake them as high as the AP poll has them just because of the amount of transfer portal additions they have and how long it takes to gel. But if I think they do gel, this could be every bit of a Final Four team.